Hey everybody, it's two legs. It's actually four legs today, and
It is.
there's
Eight.
a lot of eight legs to walk. Yeah, to the bank and get more money out. Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, but very exciting time around here. Just when you thought it was going to be a light fourth quarter, no, McCartney says, hold my beer and let's spend some more money.
After
So,
3 months, of revolver hype, it finally comes out, and then a week later, here you go, folks. Here's another super deluxe, rare crate.
super duper.
And just like on
Absolutely.
on your shirt, Tom, he's laughing all the way to the bank.
All the way to the bank, baby. Anyways,
Joe's the one that's been in hospital, but I feel like I've had open wallet surgery.
Oh, me too. And well, I'll get in real quickly. I just want to say before we start, I have a video on this, but at the same time, a store around here, not my usual store, got somebody
right.
sold their massive lifelong McCartney
Yes.
collection. And
Yes.
so I had to spend the money on that at the same time, and I don't have the money, folks. So some
Right.
creditors are going to have to wait for their payments.
Credits. We'll get to that. We'll get more into that because there was some amazing stuff in that collection that you showed me. But
Yeah.
as you all can see, Tom Hunyadi here with my buddy Andy Nichols. Andy, my friend, it's another exciting day. I tell you, we've got some good friends of ours here to join in on this panel discussion about the new release here. We'll get to that in 1 second, but I want to introduce my friends here. First off, we got Tony Shelley, who you all know as Beatly Tone at the Beatly Tone Beatles channel. How you doing, Tone?
I'm doing okay. A bit snotty, got a cold, but apart from that, everything's good. My mood has changed greatly today. Anyway.
Yes. I tell you, I'm talking about hospitals, man. I'm about to send my wallet to the doctors to get sewed shut. Is what I'm going to have to do here.
Yeah.
In a second.
Yeah, right.
Better.
Yes.
Everybody,
Yeah.
all of ours.
And last but definitely not least, we got our good buddy Joe Mayo, who you all know as Mean Mr. Mayo at the Mean Mr. Mayo YouTube channel. Joe, my friend, man, another action-packed day, huh?
Yeah, well, my nephew sent me the text when it came out. It was like 9 a.m. here or something around there. He sent me the text, and I'm like, whoa, and and the rest we'll talk about.
Now, let me just say, I believe this was the case probably for all four of us, but as soon as it came out, and we saw the price, and we saw that we could buy it, it was instant click buy.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Well, there were two things that I was waiting on, Andy. The first thing was the price, which even though this is not a cheap, it's not a little bit of money, but it's still less than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more. And that was one thing. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Finish. Go ahead and finish.
Well, and then I was hoping there were going to be a lot of really cool picture sleeves.
Yeah. Right.
So those were the two things, and it fit the bill. So
they fit the bill. We're going to get to that in 1 second, but before we do that, do a little housekeeping here and say if you're new watching right now for the first time, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Help us out. We're trying to build the channel and can help continue that to grow and help us out. So subscribe, will you? Hit that like button, and we're gonna get going right now. So the release. Okay, let's talk about this release. We yesterday, Annie and I, we were texting on our Facebook page, and we saw some the man behind the curtains again. We won't name any names, but our insider.
Yes.
Yes, he's out there watching. How you doing, buddy? And sent us some shots about possibly something coming out. So we went right to the Facebook page and asked a lot of you out there what you thought of the possibility of a singles collection to come out. And naturally, people are like, well, do we need that? We want the archive series to continue. Maybe it will. We'll get to that soon. But Tone, when did you start hearing something? Yesterday, right? Start hearing something about the singles.
Yeah, yesterday afternoon. I follow the McCartney legacy on Twitter, and they posted that that this was coming, and they actually had a link to the running order of the songs and everything on Apple Music. But when I clicked on it, by the time I got to it, it had gone, or perhaps it just wasn't available to the UK users of Apple Music. But it wasn't there, so I couldn't see what was on it. Obviously, I had a good idea of what was going to be on it, but I couldn't actually see. So I did a video last night.
Yes, you did, as we all did.
Yeah.
Multiple now.
But obviously, we didn't know the price. We didn't know what was on it.
Right.
We didn't. I think they might have said actually the 2nd of December. But it's always good to get that official announcement.
Yes, it did say when I opened that link to the Apple Tunes or whatever it was, it did say December 2nd. So we got that information. Joe, you were actually doing a live stream yesterday when people started telling you about this set, right?
Well, I did see. The first thing I think I saw was the two legs on social media talking about, like you said, what would you think of this, or how would you like it, or something.
Oh,
that's the first I read about it, and then I was doing a live stream during the afternoon, and people were talking about it more and more, and so it seemed pretty real. Just that you had to wait for the official announcement the following day. That's all.
It's just very interesting when you think about how the McCartney camp strategizes how they're going to drop this, right? So many months built up for Revolver. Revolver is just still kind of in the upper reaches of the charts. It's doing well, and all of a sudden we're going to just quietly drop an uber deluxe set of singles without any fanfare, really, other than just insider knowledge. It's very interesting to see why the decision is behind not a big promotion to promote this.
Yeah.
Why not give a month, 6 weeks lead-in time like they do with the archives?
Right. Yeah, this was really quick. I mean, we got 3 weeks now before this starts getting shipped.
That's it.
And I'm fine with that. That's great. I think a lot of them should be like that. I mean, what we need 6 weeks for? I mean, you're gonna know automatically. When it's announced if you're gonna buy it or not. I think.
Revolver leaked so damn early that by the time we got it, we were a little talked out about it.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, I mean, for people that need to save and everything, it's good to have the time to save and put away, because you got to act now, because it's limited. It's only a certain amount of copies, and that's another thing. I didn't want to miss it, so I made sure, got it right away.
Yeah.
Well,
I was excited right off the bat. Andy, if you remember when we were on Things We Said, when we did the crossover with the Things We Said Today guys, we talked about what we would hope, what we wanted in the future from all 5 camps, really, Beatles and 4 solos. And one of the things I said was a singles collection. From Paul, and so I'm giddy. I'm ecstatic right now. I love this. You guys know that I'm a big collector of the singles, picture sleeves from around the world. So it was really exciting, Joe, like you said earlier, to see that they did use a lot of the picture sleeves from around the world, and we'll get to that right now, because I have all the information of where all the picture sleeves are, what countries they're from. So we got all that information. The price. Now, we were all worried about how much this was going to cost. I mean, 80 singles. I mean, even if that's what, $10 a pop.
Somebody figured it out. Somebody figured out at $8. I don't know.
$8,
which is less than I believe less for a single today than a single usually.
Tony, would you say about £5 is fair?
That's what I thought. Was roughly the price, but I think maybe that I'm still stuck in the 1980s. I think they're probably closer to £10 now.
Okay. Hey Bulldog is going $8.37.
Record Store Day release singles, probably about a tenner.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of imagining. I was thinking about what all the singles at Record Store Day are usually priced at. And that's what I was thinking. Then you got to take under consideration there's going to be a book in there, and then how is it going to be presented? And once we heard crate, we're going, oh no, here we go with a crate again.
Yeah, right. It's like the Uber Box Light, George
Yes.
Harrison
Right, it's
Uber
the
Box.
mini version of the old. It could probably fit inside of the old Things Must Pass box.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Probably. Anyways, but let's talk about the release. Oh, Tony, do you want to say something?
Well, I was just going to say it is hard to work out how much the singles are because we don't really know the cost of the crate.
Right.
You know, they're saying it's redwood and it's pine and and all.
I don't think you're going to be able to sit on this one though.
No, I don't think
You shouldn't sit on any of them.
No, I don't want to sit on it. I don't want to sit on it. But yeah, I mean the book is it's a softback book, so cheaper to produce than say something like that was in the Revolver book, the Revolver box. But yeah, I think you're probably talking at least 100. I would have thought of that cost is for the box and the book.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know how accurate it is, but I read a report on Hoffman Forums a little earlier that there's less than 1,000 copies left.
Okay.
I don't know how accurate that is, but there's less than 1,000 left.
Yes. So for the people that don't know, if you go to the Paul McCartney website and you go to pre-order this, there is a thing called Affirm that you can qualify to do like four interest-free payments of $153 a month if you're interested in, if you think that's something you can do. Now, we're not going to give anybody a hard time for not getting this. We totally understand. Leave us. You know, we're fortunate enough that we're in a position that we can get it. And we decided to get it, you know. So at least I don't know if Tone, are you definitely getting this set?
Yeah. It's all good. You know, obviously I had to clear it with the head of budget, Mrs. Wheatley Tone. But yeah, she said so. That's your Christmas present. I was quite more than happy with that.
Excellent.
I don't need any more socks.
I told Ms. Mayo about this, and this morning she was getting ready for work, and I said, and I know she was going to say, I said, you know, I hate to tell you, there's a McCartney thing on right now. I said I described it to her, and then she said, let's go. You get the card out. She encourages me to. You have to have this, and she helped me out with it. You know, she does all the ordering. She puts it on the card, and I just pay her back. You know,
I have to see who I have to ask. Oh, Andy, would you like this box set? I think I would. Yes, I'll buy it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't ask anyone.
That's a good way.
All right, well, let's talk about this set here. This is the 7-inch singles box. Okay, right now $611 and $98. Like I said, you can option the 4 interest-free payments of $153 if you qualify with Affirm. That's what I did. Andy, I think that's what you did as well.
Yep.
So I had no problem with that. 3,000, as Joe said. Andy, you said there's less than 1,000 left. If the information is correct.
Yep.
No. Okay. Limit to 2 per customer. So this numbered limited edition collection of 80 7-inch singles personally supervised by Paul McCartney contains recreations of 65 singles promos using original artwork from 11 different countries. That's one of the cool things for me. 15 singles never before released on 7-inch. Now that's another cool thing too, because as we know, Find My Way was never a single. There's other stuff on here that was never released.
A lot of stuff from New never made it to 7-inch.
Yes.
So
never made it to 7-inch. Exactly. So there's a couple cool things. 1 EP, 1 exclusive test pressing randomly selected from a manufacturer's process. So that's going to be interesting. 148-page book containing forward from Paul. And Rob Sheffield's got some notes in there as well. Now here's the thing: remastered and cut at Abbey Road Studios, London. Now is that from the original analog? For a lot of these early 70s and 80s, or is it all digital?
I don't know. I had some negative commenters telling me, it's digital, I'm not getting it.
Right.
Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's what people were saying,
Right.
Now,
I don't know.
One thing that's interesting, we're getting 2 previously unheard demos with this too, which I believe is Dance Tonight and I Want to Come Home, right?
Right. So I Want to Come Home has never been released on vinyl. Okay.
No,
that did get
Right.
that did get a promo CD, and it was only released digitally as
Streaming,
well.
Right. That's not
Yeah.
been on the 45, and a Dance Tonight, a demo of Dance Tonight.
Correct.
So, you know,
Right. Well, we do got the picture disc of Dance Tonight as well. That was released on vinyl.
Yeah, the funky looking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes,
there's a
exactly.
demo as well.
Right. Right. So, guys, excited? Yes? No? Cash grab?
Yeah.
Cost? What do you guys think, Joe?
Well,
No,
I don't. You know, people who watch my videos know I don't like the term cash grab.
Right.
People are using it now because it's really the thing to say. It's in vogue, and my argument with that always is not to go too much of a sermon, but that
Right.
the beginning of time, anything you ever do that you want to selling, you're trying to get people's money. You know, it's like you try to promote it. Hey, this is a new thing. If you have a movie, right, the greatest horror film ever, never has there been such a chilling horror film in the annals of screen history. People are trying to get your money. That's what it's for. It's up to you not to pay it if you don't want to buy it. Yeah.
Every time a studio re-releases a movie into the theaters, I mean that's a cash grab, right? I mean,
Anything.
Joe, I mean you know, I saw The Godfather back for the 25th anniversary. I mean you can consider that a cash grab too.
Yeah,
right? You know?
My thing is not that like is it a cash grab or not? It certainly is, and that's okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Cash grabs are there. And everything you sell is a cash grab. Any kind of sales.
I say exactly the same thing. I mean, any product that is for sale, and this is a product. If this is a cash grab, then any product that is for sale is a cash grab. But it's not, because no one is grabbing your cash. You've got to say yes or no. And those that are saying yes, they're not having their cash grab. They're saying, here's my cash, please take it. And
cash give.
I want this product.
Cash give. That's the new term.
It's a cash give. There you go. You gotta market that.
I just thought, that's something they say.
Copyright that one. Yeah.
It's a cash give, folks.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I guess it's unanimous. We're all excited about this release, right?
I'm looking for Nod Your Head on vinyl, on a single. That's what I'm looking for.
I think it's nice that we're ending the year and quickly, as you guys mentioned. It's coming. We're going to have it in 3 weeks, so it's not like we have to wait 6 weeks for it. We're going to have it in 3 weeks' time, which is nice. And we're ending the year on a high note.
And that's the thing.
With the book.
And that's the thing. Yeah, and good point, Andy, about the 3 weeks thing, because normally you get this, and it's like 6, maybe it comes out after the new year. We know that vinyl these days is taking a while to press. Not everybody can get their no pun intended, not everybody can get their albums pressed. I mean, especially the independents, man, they're having a hard time getting their records pressed, because McCartney wants to give you 80 singles.
Right.
But anyways, so it's really cool to see that this is going to be ready to ship in 3 weeks. So absolutely, I'm very giddy. Yes, Woodman, I am very happy.
Will we get it on December 2nd, or is it going to
ship?
It's going to ship on the 2nd, I believe.
Yeah, ship on the 2nd. And then it's going to be a mad dash who gets to make the first video, right? Who gets to make the first unboxing video?
It'll be so.
Hey, I'm glad. The main thing is I'm retired now, so that helps.
Right.
I said, I got to wait till I come home from work.
I even have to hope nobody notices that I'm missing, or wait till I finish work before I do it. Just sorry, can I just say a couple of things? Firstly, I don't think that we've got the interest-free credit thing here in the UK.
Okay.
Didn't see that. And also, I think it is great that for people that don't want vinyl, or haven't gone back to vinyl or whatever, this whole set is going to be there to stream for free.
Right.
For for everyone that doesn't want to lamp out the cash for this.
Now, would you guys like to have seen this on CD as well? Would you like to, a CD collection like this?
Yes.
I don't want to have to buy both. No, but a lot of people are saying that. But for me, I don't know. It doesn't bother me for some reason. It's not on CD. I don't know.
I would actually prefer it to be available on all formats for everybody. if vinyl's too niche for you, you can get it on CD. Might be a little bit more affordable for the CD market. I would have liked to have seen it reproduced on CD, but they didn't.
Right. Okay.
I think CD would have been good. However, I think there's something nostalgic and romantic about a 7-inch single.
Yes.
A 7-inch single is kind of a standalone piece of art, I think, and it's great to have it on a single. Although I'm not really relishing 10 hours of going backwards and forwards, getting off the sofa.
No, wait a minute. Right. Yeah, well, somebody said that. A few people said that in a comment. And I just said, you know what you do? Make it an event, a daily event. You play one single every day, or two, and then less than 3 months you're done. Then start again.
Yeah, play 10 a day or something. You could do it.
Well, there you go. And see, and especially since Paul is so single-minded. I mean, he's one of the most successful. Well, he is the most successful artist, singles artist, for 25 years, right? I mean, this man had hit with Beatles and solo and Wings and then solo, and then into the 80s, hit after hit after hit, all the way up until Once Upon a Long Ago was his last top 10 hit in the UK. Spies Like Us here for the US, but man, so much success with singles.
But Tom, that's the thing about singles. That's the idea. I have a Sly and the Family Stone one here to show. I mean, the thing is, to me, a single, it's a pain in the neck in a way, but it highlights two songs. You take it, and it's like, this is a moment. You admire the art, you put it on, you interact with it, and you give that song or two songs their moment to really be focused on and shine. I kind of like that about singles. It's like a special, I don't know, if event, a special process to hear two songs highlighted and spotlighted. And that's what this is with this set. You taking a song at a time. Well, this is Everyday People, Sly and the Family Stone. I just happen to have it here. So
it's also it's where you first start. When you first get into pop music, when you're a kid and you've just got your pocket money, you buy you can't afford to buy an LP. You buy singles. That's where you start. Your love for buying music starts with the 7-inch single. But having said that, I would have liked to have seen a cheaper CD release, so everyone can get the physical media.
Tone, what's the tenor across the pond in your neck of the woods about this release in your circle of Beatle friends and community? What's the take over there?
On my I've been out all evening, and I just posted my video about the announcement just before I went out, and I've just had a brief look through the comments, but I haven't had a chance to respond to any of them yet. But generally, it seems quite favourable. I think I saw one cash grab, but I think generally it's favourable. I think somebody said, there's only 3,000 of these. This is a smart move to buy this. It's an investment, but then again, it's only an investment if you're willing to sell it. And
well, I've already seen one on eBay for $800 for auction.
Really?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Is that the bloke that bought both of his copies? Because you're allowed two.
Probably,
two per customer. He obviously bought
That's right, two per customer. Go ahead, Joe.
No, people are going to do that. They're going to do that. Nothing you can do. They're going to go. They're going to buy them just to jack up the price.
I was expecting a lot of people saying cash grab. I mean, we got that with the McCartney, 1, 2, 3 set. I mean, people were going crazy about that, even though that made a lot of sense to me. To put all those three in a box set.
Well, see, a lot of people were saying cash grab about that. I still haven't bought it. I don't intend to buy it. I said no, and I still meet. It's even been in this collection that I saw. It was there, but I didn't.
Yes,
and because I don't know, but the reason is not everybody has all three. And it's a good gift for somebody that maybe doesn't have them. They're a Paul fan, but they don't have it. Somebody can buy it for them.
50 copies of each record.
So. Yeah.
Yes. All right, so let's get into what's in here. All the singles again on here. So a lot of them are picture sleeves too. So if there's a picture sleeve, I'll tell you what country they're from. We start with Another Day. That's the picture sleeve from Sweden. We got 1971 U.S. mono promotional release of Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey, and Too Many People, which is mono as well. Now, that and then the next one, Backseat of My Car, Heart of the Country, those were the first two 7-inches that didn't have picture sleeves from any country. So it's just a regular black, I think, with the apple on top of it, a sleeve like you originally got. Okay. Now, one of the really cool things, I think this is cool. We all know that Love is Strange and I Am Your Singer was supposed to be a single back for Wildlife, but it got canned. So we're going to get this released as well. Give Ireland Back to the Irish. We know that's a UK picture sleeve. Then we got Mary Had a Little Lamb, UK. Hi 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 Sea Moon, that was from Belgium. The one that I'm missing from my collection here, My Love, is the picture sleeve is from Israel, and that's a really cool picture sleeve. We got Sweden for Live and Let Die. We got Spain for Helen Wheels, Country Dreamer. Germany for Jet, Let Me Roll It. And then Germany as well for Band on the Run, 1985. Thank God it's not the B-side of Zoo Gang.
No Zoo Gang. No Zoo
Yeah.
Gang on this one.
Yeah, somebody was
Because I
saying,
think
where's
UK had Zoo Gang, I believe.
Yes.
Netherlands, Mrs. Vanderbilt. So that's cool that they're also including that because that was only a European release for the most part.
It's like Paul McCartney watched your picture sleeve posts and said,
Yes.
"I'm going to release a box set because there's a guy who lives in Phoenix who loves collecting international sleeves. Let's just put a crate up."
There you go. Belgium, you got for 1974's Junior Farm. Australia, Listen to What the Man Said. You got Germany, Letting Go. Belgium again for Venus and Mars. With the B-side of Kid O'Toole's favorite song, Magneto and Titanium Man. Yeah,
that should have been an A-side.
Yes.
Well, listen, the next B-side is one of Tom's favorite songs ever. It's Cook of the House.
Cook of the House. There you go. From France, Silly
there.
Love Songs. From Germany, Let 'Em In. Japan, you got Maybe I'm Amazed. That's the live version. UK, you got Moloch and Tyre. Another Germany with a Little Luck. Now, that's the DJ edit.
This pisses me off because it's the edit.
Yes.
It's not the full freaking version. It's the DJ edit with a little luck, damn it. I don't want that one.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of turned me off. I think if I have any complaints, it's that right there. UK, I've had enough. Netherlands, London Town. France, Good Night Tonight. Old Siamser from the UK. Getting Closer from the UK as well. Arrow Through Me from Japan. Now, I believe that's the only picture sleeve for Arrow Through Me. And guess what I just bought today? The original. That's got Old Siamser. And then 79 is Wonderful Christmas Time backed with Rudolph. Now,
to play it too.
Yes.
That's the first one I'll play.
Right. There you go. So, there you go. What's missing from that? Just the country hams, I guess. Maybe if you're.
Walking with Eloise.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be
That's
here
later, isn't it?
on.
Yeah,
It's later on. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it's not going to be in the 70s when it was first. And then Susie and the Red Stripes with Seaside Woman. I thought he would have done that too, but just to give a nod to Linda. So the 80s, we've got coming up. Then we got now. Here's where the picture sleeves don't change. It's not as fun anymore when it comes to the 80s. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. You got Waterfalls, and then now
never issued. Yeah,
never issued on 7-inch vinyl. Temporary Secretary. This is very exciting.
It's true.
And a 7-inch single edit of Secret Friend, which has never been.
Yes.
We've never heard.
I hope it's going to be a short version.
Joe, did you just saw a Temporary Secretary, didn't you?
Yeah, I finally got just yesterday. I got the 12-inch version of.
You got one.
Oh yeah, that was in that batch. This guy had, and this guy, that guy that I bought, he had everything either sealed or mint.
Why didn't you call me and tell me we were going there? I would have went.
Oh, wow. From New Jersey, you're in New Jersey.
So what? It's a call right away.
Hey, there's still a lot of stuff.
Well, call me, dude.
I'm sorry.
Oops. Then we got every
After
night.
I get my picks.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see.
No,
There you
no, I
go.
didn't even think.
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Jersey.
Yep. Ebony and Ivory, Take It Away. We got Tug of War, Say, Pipes of Peace, No More Lonely Nights, and then No More Lonely Nights playout version. Now, some of these, now we're starting to get into a 2022 remaster here.
no,
What?
really.
Who's nitpicking?
I don't mind the edit version on the single. To be honest
I'm
with you,
nitpicking over the
Oh.
with a little luck. That's all.
I don't mind the
Oh,
edit version
yeah.
on the single Bulldog. I don't mind.
Yeah, we love, Andy and I, we love the full version of With a Little Luck.
Well, I mean, yeah, me too. On the album, I'm alright with it, but I don't mind it on
Right.
the single. Well, it's Junior's Farm. I hate the edit version. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Where'd you leave off?
We got, what's that?
Where'd you leave off?
Oh, We All Stand Together,
Win.
Spies Like Us, Press, which is a video edit.
Joe.
I like Spies Like Us. I did it for We All
We
Stand
all
Together.
stand together. See, that's gonna make Joe cringe. That one.
So we got Pretty Little Head here. Now, I believe this is from the 12-inch promotional vinyl, and then you got Right Away with that. You got Stranglehold with Angry. Only Love Remains. Then we're going to 87 with Once Upon a Long Ago. My Brave Face. This one with The First Stone, which I don't know. Well, no. Was that a 12? Yeah, that was on a 12-inch. So
Yes.
it was has been on vinyl.
Yes.
We got Figure 8, and then Party, which is the one single here that doesn't have a B-side, because that was in the
that's
World
'cause it's
Tour
the
pack.
etching. It's the etching
Yeah,
on the other
it-
side. Yeah.
Right, and that was in the world. That you can only get that from the World Tour
World
pack.
Tour pack. Yep.
Yes. Getting the 90s, put it there. Long and Winding Road, Birthday, All My Trials.
Now we get Sea Moon.
here's-
We get Sea Moon 3 times in this collection. Just remember.
Yes, we do.
Remember that.
And
You know, you get
that's, that's
three
not a bad thing.
The
Are they all the same one or these
No,
live?
No, the original cut, and then live,
Live.
and then 2 live versions, right, Tone?
Yeah.
Right. Then we got like the 7-inch EP. I think this is all with the
That's the
Liverpool
classical
Oratorio.
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, right. And also what's missing right here is Beely Tone. You might know this. The Honorary Council 45 from the movie with John Williams on guitar, playing guitar. I think that was a UK only release.
Oh,
Do you recall that one?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I've
That's
let
all
you
right.
down.
That's all right. Hope of Deliverance, Sea Moon. Now here's an interesting thing.
Come on, people. Calm
Yeah,
down.
sorry. Yeah, come on,
You're
people.
too excited over there. You're too excited.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. What's missing is Off the Ground. Now I think that it was a
Yes.
jukebox only single, right?
Jukebox
However,
only.
yeah. However, it would have been nice if it was included in here.
Yeah, but you're changing. They're changing things like "Love Is Strange." I Am Your Singer.
Good point.
Yeah,
Joe.
but that
That was intended to be a single.
It was
maybe,
intended to be a single.
but,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Then we got Young Boy with Looking for You. World Tonight with Used to Be
Interesting,
Bad.
though, they're saying these ones from Flaming Pie are saying reformatted from a 7-inch picture disc. Now, if you collect your Flaming Pie singles, they're all picture discs, so now you're getting them
Right.
actually on black vinyl for the first
Right.
time. They weren't
Yeah.
available. on black
And I
vinyl.
just
So
got
I'll
a picture
play-
disc too today.
Yeah, and I'll play that. I haven't played any of those picture discs from Flaming Pie.
No, but they're nice collectibles to have.
Yeah, absolutely. Then you got Beautiful Night with Love Come Tumbling Down,
And-
No Other Baby, and Brown Eyed Handsome Man and Fabulous.
Now we're going into
2000.
the 2000s.
2000s. We got From a Lover to a Friend with Riding into Jaipur, Tropic Island Hum with We All Stand Together. We got Fine Line with Growing Up Falling Down, Jenny Wren, Summer of '59. And we got
That's never had a
What?
vinyl release, right, Tone?
Sorry, what was that?
Summer of
I was just laughing at some of the comments. Sorry, what was?
Yeah, I'm reading the comment.
Summer of '59.
No.
Was that on
It
Jenny?
was on a CD single.
CD single, but not
Yeah.
vinyl.
CD single.
No, not vinyl.
So
No.
okay, that's a
Was
first
it,
time.
was it Fine Line? It was on? I can't remember now.
I thought I had that on a vinyl somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, then we got Dance Tonight with Dance Tonight demo. Here you go, Joe. You got previously unreleased on 7-inch. Nod Your Head with 222.
There you go, Joe.
There you go. Then we got Ever Present Past with House of Wax.
That's
Then we
great.
got Sing the Changes with nothing too much, just Out of Sight. Then we got previously unreleased on 7-inch. I Want to Come Home with the demo on the B side.
The previous one was too. The Sing the Changes
Right.
was also not on vinyl.
Correct. And then we got here's My Valentine, and then Get Yourself Another Fool. Right? Never previously
Never.
unreleased on 7-inch. Right.
The B side's better than the A side in that case.
Hey, that's our song.
Please, news.
Okay, the last round here. We got Christmas Kisses. We got the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Joe's favorite. He loves how he changed the lyric on that one, right?
Yeah, I like this. I like the version. I just don't like that line change.
Yeah, right. And then we got a slew of previously unreleased on 7-inch. Yeah, all of them. New with Early Days. Queenie Eye was Save Us. Hope for the Future, which is making its 7-inch final debut, because we remember that was on 12-inch.
12-inch.
Yep. And we got, again, In the Blink of an Eye. And there's Walking in the Park with Eloise. Now, Tone, this was just a 7-inch single in the UK, I believe. No, I'm sorry, a CD single in the UK, In the Blink of an Eye. Did you get that?
Yes, I've got that. Yeah.
Why is Walking in the Park with Eloise there?
I don't really know.
Right.
But it was obviously it was paired originally with Bridge Over the River Sweet, wasn't it?
Right.
The Country Ham single. I don't know.
And speaking of I don't know, that's next with Come On to Me.
Shouldn't Come On to Me be the A side?
No, I think I don't know.
That was a double A.
That was a double A, right? Yeah. Then you got Who Cares and my favorite For You, Home Tonight in a Hurry, which was a record store day release. Yeah. Then you got Find My Way with Winter Bird When Winter Comes, and then lastly, last year's or was it earlier this year? Sorry, earlier this year's 12-inch record. Yeah, the 12-inch record store. I still need to send you that. The Women and Wives. Yes. So there you go, guys. What do you guys think? Tone, you hear all of those. I mean, does it make you excited? I mean, is there anything you wish that was there that's not?
I'm happy with what's been included. I think Off the Ground would have been nice, but because this is part of his 80th birthday celebrations, the 80 singles are for the 80 years. So something had to go, and I mean he's curated this, hasn't he? So I guess he's made that decision about what to leave off. It's not a complete single set, but it's a really good single set. And I'm really looking forward to getting stuff that I haven't got on. I've got quite a lot of 7-inch singles, but I stopped. I think at Once Upon a Long Ago. That's when I stopped. But I didn't have everything on 7-inch single anyway, because if it was on an album, I didn't buy. When I was going retrospectively from when I first discovered the Beatles and Paul McCartney, when I was going retrospectively, if something was on an album, I didn't buy the single unless the B-side wasn't on an album. So I only bought a single if I needed it to get the B-side. So I've got lots of actual 7-inch singles missing from my collection. I'm looking forward to getting them. I've got lots of singles that aren't in picture sleeves because that wasn't a big thing in the UK. Not really until punk, really. Once punk happened, every single had a picture sleeve. But before that, it was a few did, most didn't. So I'm looking forward to getting the picture sleeves from, whatever countries they are. I'm very excited about this set and looking forward to getting it.
Cool. Joe, before we get to you, thank you for everybody joining us. We love the comments. Keep them coming. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Help us out. Get a few more subs. We'd really appreciate that. And hit that like button, please. Hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate you guys being here and bringing your comments. Joe, what your thoughts?
Well, yeah, off the ground, I would have liked. Yeah.
Mm,
And I don't know how we want to go with B sides, like
right,
like big boys bickering, or
right.
something to have.
That's right.
But hopefully, we're going to get some kind of set at some point of off the ground that's going to have all that stuff on it on that. But we're talking about vinyl here, just for
Right.
the
Yes.
novelty of the vinyl. And what about I don't hope I don't make a mistake here, but I'm thinking of cut me some slack or something.
Oh, the Nirvana track.
If that could have been like a single, or is that considered like Nirvana, not Paul? What is it
Well, it
considered?
was on the soundtrack for Dave Grohl's film documentary.
Hmm.
So I don't think it was ever released as a single. I could be wrong. If anybody knows if it was released as a single, please let me know. There is one thing missing. I'm not nitpicking about this, but just so people know that this is out there. There is a Mexican promo 7-inch of Biker Like an Icon out there. If anybody can find it, grab it. It's pretty cool. But
I
other
found the
than that,
CD of
Sound
Biker
City.
Like an
Thank you.
Icon
Yeah,
in that
cool.
collection.
Thank you,
Nice.
Paulina said Sound City. That was the name of the documentary. So
You guys feel a lot of
um,
people think that freedom should have been included. What say you? I don't think we needed freedom. Do you guys think freedom should have been on there?
Well,
oh
I
hell
don't
no.
care for it so much, so for that reason. Look at besides that,
Mm.
I don't know.
But Paulie did send out a text. Those who text
Yeah.
back and forth with get the text from McCartney. He did text earlier saying there is still more to come, and we're going to get to that right now. Are you pissed off that we didn't get the archive set? But here's the thing: the twist on that. Some of these from like Getting Closer, that stuff
Yeah,
for Deliver Your Children. Those are
The Loneliness stuff.
2022 remasters.
remasters. Yeah,
So that tells me that they're done, right? They're
Right.
just waiting to be
sounds
released.
good.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I made this point in my video that so Apple Music has got all the remastering dates on there,
Right.
and I'm not sure if they're right or not because they've said that all the Tug of War songs
hmm
they're 2022 remasters, which
Right.
seems odd,
Right.
seeing as they did it in, was it 2013? Was it? I can't remember now.
14.
Yeah.
And things like Junior's Farm was 2014 remaster
Right.
because it was part of the Mars box, but Sally G was 2022. So I'm not sure how much we can, how
Right.
accurate
Right,
that
because
is. And also
yeah,
some of
right.
the London Town songs had 2022 remaster, but some
Right.
didn't.
Now, Arrow Through Me didn't because that was on Pure McCartney. So
And
that
so
got
was-
remastered. So that got remastered back then, I would believe.
Right.
and so
for that
was
set.
so was Don't Let It Bring You Down. That was on Pure
Right.
McCartney as well too. So
Right.
we're talking that's like 6-7 years ago.
Well, I got a lot of people in comments that were saying, "Oh, great! We got this instead of getting the archives,"
Right.
almost as if they think it negates ever getting the archives.
No, I don't think
That
so.
doesn't mean that, because wasn't there talk or something in, was it the tour book that said the series is
Yes.
going to continue?
Yes.
Yes.
Series is going to continue. Yes, that's what the tour book said. Constantly go to the Paul McCartney website to look for updates.
Look for update. Yeah.
Yes. So,
I don't
do we
think
need this? Do we need this? Was
Need.
this something
No.
we needed? Was this a
The
release?
the only thing you need is food, water, and shelter, oxygen, things like that. So nothing.
Yeah.
Need, I'm being like semantics
We
here.
didn't need it, but we all bought it.
and your health.
Right.
No,
No, you
No,
don't need this. It's
this
fun.
isn't- Yeah,
Listen,
it's a-
we are
it's a
McCartney
nice to have.
collectors. We're McCartney collectors, and it's something that's a little new and unique that offers just enough, I think, for us to say, yeah, we should get this because there's enough in there. And I think Tone, you mentioned this in your video. There's enough in it to make the purchase worthwhile if you're a McCartney or Beatles collector, of which
Yeah.
we all are. So
Mhm.
Definitely enough in it for me to want to buy it. And
Right.
I don't think this really detracts that much from the archive collection because of the vastness of this. I think that this isn't really for the mass market, is it? The fact is that there's only 3,000 of them. For the archives, although they're expensive, they're much cheaper to buy, and I think that people that buy this will still buy the archive collections when they come out. But we were expecting London Town, Back to the Egg. And they'll come when they're
supposed to. When they're supposed to. I'm happy that there's a new product out there at the end of the year that's McCartney. That's pretty special. It's taking just about all of his singles, boxing them up, high quality essay book in a crate. I'm happy.
And it's I was just going to say, it's a fun, holiday Christmas item. It's a wonderful Christmas time with this, and it's a fun thing.
Now the question is, well, go ahead, Tone. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that all us Beatle nerds would be having our Christmas dinner, and it'll be right. Let's put on the frog chorus.
Oh man!
Yes.
Or Once Upon a Long Ago, right? Anyways, so the big question is, have you guys cleared out space for this yet? Do you know?
No. No. I wish I could show you my. Are you kidding? I mean, like, I got a bed I got a bed on the side here that just has everything thrown here. I don't have any. At my next place, I'll have the space.
Yeah, I've got space for it. Right next to George Harrison's crate.
There you go.
That's where it's going to
go.
Or
right on top of it. Just put it right on top of it.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. All right. So homework for you guys watching. Leave in the comments. Did you get it? Are you going to get it? Do you want it? Hey, I don't knock it.
Oh, I love I love that song. I think it's great.
Top 10. It's a top 10 McCartney song. So.
Yes, it's a shame that it didn't get released here in the States. So shame on the executives that made that decision.
Can we actually say this is the first North American release of Once Upon a Long Ago on vinyl in 2022? On vinyl, think about it. It's never been released properly in America, ever.
Good point.
Okay.
So Once Upon a Long Ago is finally going to get issued in America. Wow.
Yeah, that's right, because we did get the picture sleeve of We All Stand Together. Was it last year or the year before? So that did get a U.S.
That got its first
U.S. And I think that was also. Well, wait, wasn't Once Upon a Long Ago on Pierre McCartney?
But that I can't remember now.
I don't remember.
I don't think it was.
Okay.
A vinyl release.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to have that. That's terrific.
Yeah.
I love it.
But in the comment section, let us know if you're going to get it. Do you want it? Are you going to get it eventually? Like I said, there's still some available, so you still have a little bit of time to decide if you're going to pick up this release. So let us know in the comments. Tone, my friend, what do you got coming up? And why don't you go ahead and plug your channel for a minute?
Okay. Well, if you don't know my channel, I have to say hello to Russ. Beatle63 is my mate from
hey, Russ.
Your side of the water. We have our little chats on my channel. But yeah, so my channel, I've been going just over a year, about 15 months or something like that. I'm really enjoying going on this YouTube journey, having lots of fun, meeting lots of people, virtually, obviously. But it's interesting stuff. I think I've become more Beatley since starting my channel. I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing sort of deep dives into the album. So obviously, you guys have been at this a long time. I'm relatively new to it, so I've got a lot of catching up to do with album reviews and stuff like that. And I'm doing some deep dives, as you know, into the archive collections. That'll probably be my next video. Will be a new one of those, I think.
Excellent.
So yeah, I've got lots of things planned. I wanted to do a thing about mono recordings as well, not from a geeky point of view, but just where I'm comparing or anything like that, but just talking about the value of mono in 2022. So
okay. Cool. I do want to remind everybody. Our buddy Tom Brennan just reminded us that yes, the digital version, they'll probably be there forever to purchase whenever you guys want it. If you don't want this on vinyl, you can definitely get the digital version as well. And I think that was going for 90. I want to
90.
say,
Kit,
yeah.
Kit said that she saw it on Amazon for as low as about $79, $80.
Ah, there you go.
Amazon Music.
Okay.
So check that out.
Very good. Very good. Mayo, my friend, what do you got coming up? And plug your channel as well, please.
Well, yeah, my channel on YouTube is called Mean Mr. Mayo, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing some really good Paul stuff because, real quick, it just so happens that at the same time this is coming out, which is expensive, this thing, um, that's the time of all times where some guy was a real Paul McCartney fanatic and Beatles fanatic sold his Beatles and Paul McCartney and all solo Beatles stuff to a store and. Um, yeah, so I've been going crazy buying a lot of stuff there. That this part I'm saying low, and this is not a good time for this to happen. Right along with the singles box at all. But you know what? Like I said, I live on the edge. I'm not rich. I live on the edge. And it's not that I'm
Mhm.
irresponsible. The lights are on all the time.
Right.
I mean, we were able to eat, obviously, and whatever else. So, but the thing is, you might have to wait a little bit longer for some cases. Whatever.
Right.
I make it
Highlight
happen,
that last
folks.
one from Rob there, Andy.
I make it happen.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, uh, yeah. But the point I want to say, I went off track a little bit. But the thing is,
Yeah.
I'm going to be showing all this stuff. It's going to be more than one video. It might be at least
Mhm.
two videos where I'm going to show all the stuff that I got and a lot of gems I've been wanting to get for a long time.
Yeah.
Fill in some holes that
Hmm.
I did.
Yeah. You got some really good stuff.
Look forward to seeing that then.
Yes. So Andy, what do you got coming? Oh, well, also one other thing with Joe, his movie channel, right? Mayo After Dark.
Oh yes, the movie channel. Thank you
Yeah,
for
movie
reminding me.
channel.
Yeah, I
Yes.
have a movie channel where we talk about movies, and it's called Mayo After Dark. And I'm going to
Hmm.
have Tom on there very shortly. There'll be a video up there sometime next week where we'll discuss the 1973 science fiction classic Soylent Green, which
Soylent Green is people.
it takes place in the 50-year futuristic year of 2022. So we'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
on Mayo After Dark, guys.
There you
I don't
go.
mean to just like say my piece and run, but I was supposed to get off 15 minutes
Yeah.
ago,
No. Go ahead.
so I have to go. But thank you, everybody. Good seeing you, Tone and Andy and Tom and everybody in the comments.
All
Cheers,
right.
And
guys. All the best.
Thank you, Joe.
Maca
Yep. Thank you,
lives
Joe.
forever. All right.
All right. Cool.
One
Andy.
thing, one thing I need to do on my channel is
Yeah.
a video in my car. I won't be going anywhere. It will just be parked in my drive. But Joe does them, and Andy did one. Yeah, did the two legs yesterday in his car. So I definitely need to do one with a seatbelt on.
There you
And
go.
I've never done one in my car before ever. But we were talking about it, and I was busy. And I said I could find 10 minutes in the car. I wasn't driving, by the way. I was
Yeah.
just getting stopped with the strap, with the belt on. So Tone, yeah, you got to add that to the collection.
I've got to do one.
Very good. Andy, what's going on with you, buddy?
Not much. My other channel's pretty much a little kind of quiet at the moment. Andy's other the music vault, the other leg. I mean, I'm busy. Obviously, two legs keeps me pretty occupied. That's my main focus to do the show with Tom. And when I do get a spare moment or two, which isn't too often these days because I'm quite busy outside of two legs, I'll throw up another video on there. But there's a lot of content to be listened to and discussed. I mean, we're still going through Revolver and soaking all that in still, and now we're going to have this to dive into. So, and the McCartney Legacy book. So there's quite a lot to divulge and go into the last 2 months of the year here. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm knees deep into the McCartney Legacy book, and I'm telling you right now, everybody is going to love this book. If you haven't pre-ordered the McCartney Legacy book yet, please
Please.
do. We're going to be we're going to be interviewing Adrian and Alan real soon, and I'm sure hopefully we'll get the book done by the time that interview comes around.
I'm halfway done with it. I'm halfway.
There you go. So
Yeah.
you got the you Andy, we got the PDF file, and the bloke copied it or printed it at school. All 720 pages of it, right?
I'm halfway through.
Yeah, that's
I
funny.
pre-ordered it back in February, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes, it's gonna be great. As for me, my other show, Talk More Talk, we just had our latest video posted earlier this week, and we had Jason Krupa back, and we talked about Revolver, just like everybody else did. This was probably the 516th video on Revolver throughout YouTube, and it was a great fun having Jason Krupa back on and deep diving into the Revolver box set. So please check that out. Go over to Talk More Talk, a Solo Beatles video cast, and please subscribe and check out the latest video. So that's going to do it for us. Obviously, well, Andy, go ahead, buddy.
We don't also want to tell our kind of viewers and fans out there and listeners, we will not have a new show really posted for this Saturday as well, too.
Well, do this.
Well, yeah, we'll have this on YouTube because there's been so much activity lately with this new release that this is out there. We'll make this available in an audio platform for our audio subscribers, but we drop new episodes on a Saturday at 10. But given the news of this week, this is kind of just going to do it for us. So we'll have a new show, original show, probably the week after.
Yep, there you go. All right, everybody. Thank you very much again. If you're new to the channel, if you like what you saw, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell, and it helps us out. And we really appreciate you being here with the comments. After this is done, if you want to drop some more comments in and on the video, please do. Again, let us know if you're picking this up, if you're passing on it. Tell us why. We understand if you're not going to get it, but more power to you. If you can get it, please do. All right. So for Beatley Tone, Andy, I'm Tom, and good night, everybody. As I always say, have a great day and a beautiful night. Take care.
Thanks very much. Bye, everyone.